Please wake up. This is Snowman in the Morning.
Oh, yeah!
So I said something on social media.
Oh, Lord.
Matter of fact, let me do this the right way.
What in the world you say?
What in the world did I say? I'll tell you. Because these young cats seem to think that
The word ball around them.
I will. Okay, here's what I said. Open it.
Oh, Lord. All right.
Snowman said,
Quote.
I will say this matter of factly. Victor Wembanyama is not all of that. There is very much of his game to be worked on and very much to be filled out on his body. No team in the NBA should take a chance on him. He needs about 2 years of college to really put it all together. Hashtag Snowman says.
Close quote.
Oh, boy.
You must
boy.
You must have gotten a lot of derision from that.
Now, like I said, oh, boy. Stephen Woodard, and I'm doing him honor by calling him Stephen, used one of those motion pictures and said cap.
Oh, good Lord.
I responded and said no cap. Kenneth Slade said exactly, to which Clarence Nixon replied, man, stop. Steven Isaacs actually had a good point. We will see, but I think he's the real deal, as is Scoot Henderson. Neither one of them are ready. I think he can eventually be the best player on a championship team. Not going to be an all-NBA as a rookie or anything, but he'll get there. I'm not buying it. Andre Moultrie said, hell no, LOL, you wildin'. Cam Chancellor, and I'm reading this verbatim. Open it.
Oh, Lord.
he said, you wildin'.
Yep.
Quote.
He the real deal, my man.
Close quote. Samuel L.
English, do you speak it?
So, how many full games of Wemby have you watched? My simple answer, enough. Look.
Not enough.
You know, I'm sick and tired of people asking me, did you watch this number many games? Shut up. Shut up. Remy Yates says he's a French Kristaps Porzingis. He'll crumble as soon as he gets looked at hard. Yes.
Damn.
And I doubled down. I doubled down.
Double down. You double down. All right. You double down.
And I said, with some Kristaps, add a bit of Hasheem Thabit.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Because he's not a thoroughbred. I'm sorry. Am I saying he sucks? No.
Hasheem Thabit?
Hasheem Thabit.
I haven't heard that name in I don't know how long. But yes, that dude was
he was 7'3" of nothing.
Yeah, that dude was I'm trying not to say the word, but yeah, he was
a bust.
He was horrible.
He was a bust.
He was horrible.
Just like Edward Adams, just like Chet Holmgren isn't ready. Ain't that the truth?
Well, I don't know if it's the fact that he isn't.
Chet Holmgren is done for.
Well, I don't know if it's the fact he isn't ready or he just simply don't have the body for the NBA, in my opinion.
Which is the biggest problem I have with Victor Wembanyama. 7'3" and only 240 pounds. Big problem. And he's shooting threes when he shouldn't.
Because that was
big
my
ass problem.
That was my problem with Holmgren. I'm like, this dude don't have the body. He doesn't have the body.
My buddy Andy Dorff said, what world are you living in? Reality, Andy. He ain't ready.
And Mr. Holmgren, I hope you learned your freaking lesson.
And I hope Victor Wembanyama learns his.
Getting injured in a goddamn exhibition game.
Raz Gabadine Flamos. That's the actual name.
Do you see your Oklahoma City Thunder teammates? You see what they doing?
Yep.
And your big behind ain't on the damn court.
Yeah, they're yep. Yeah.
No, your big toothpick behind ain't on the court.
And that's the problem I have with Victor Wembanyama. That's the problem. People have been asking me, how many full games have you watched? I've watched enough. The highlights don't do it for me. I watched enough full games to know that this kid ain't ready. Yes, he can shoot. Yes, he can shoot the three. Yes, he can post up. But here's the problem. Can he do it for 40 minutes out of a 48-minute game?
Can he do it at a professional level for that?
Can he do it with players that'll try to run him over? That is the problem I have with Victor Wembanyama. Lord knows he has the skills. Listen to me carefully.
Do the skills.
Knows he has the skills. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, you can be skilled in 17.
But mentally and physically, he doesn't have the NBA.
God.
No, I'm finishing this.
I'm bringing up skills? This is what we doing now?
Listen. I've had so many people on this post. I had so many people on this post alone tell me he's got the skills, he's ready, but does he have this?
I'm saying you could be skilled at 17, but it doesn't matter.
I said this about Joel Embiid. I said this about Ben Simmons. I am not worried about their physical talents. The only physical attribute about Wembanyama that he needs is more muscle.
I need everybody who's talking about this guy's skills and all that. I want y'all to listen to me.
I'm gonna give
you one name.
He has to grow into his body.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
What's
I don't even care about that.
You want to mention?
Because that don't even matter no more when I say this name.
What's the name you want to mention?
Zion Williamson.
Oh Lord. Okay, and we'll be back right after this.
Zion got the skills, the physical ability, and all that. But guess what? How many times we see him on the court? Professional.
Zion doesn't have any skills. Stop it.
The one thing
this is the one player where I will challenge playmaker, and I do this playfully. Zion has absolutely nothing.
No. He has something. The one
300 pounds and nothing.
Yeah. He has explosiveness, which that means it has to have a lot of athleticism. I'm not going to mention the name that we always talk about every Wednesday, that we seem to want to talk about every other day of the week too.
No, don't. I played that. I played that tweet enough. I'm sick now. I'm sick. Look, first 15 minutes, I wore that tweet out. Go on, please.
I was about to say you're sick. But as with anybody who seems to rely on athleticism, even Allen Iverson said this. He said that for a long time he relied on his first step, but then when he saw his first step was gone, he turned into basically an average NBA player, which of course he still could operate and score, but he turns into an average NBA player because he didn't have that explosive first step any longer.
Mm-hmm.
Then teams didn't want to have anything to do with him. That's where Zion falls in. It's like, okay, so if the athleticism goes, because you can't leap off a broke leg, off a broke ankle, off a broke
off a sprained
of a sprained ankle, or a torn up foot. If you mess that up, you can't do jack. So if you're gonna rely on your athleticism to get you by, and you can't do that, what good are you?
Zion Williamson is a bust. Period. Zion Williamson is done.
Oh shoot! Wait a minute.
Look. Give me this camera.
Oh, I knew he was gonna say that.
Zion Williamson is done.
Okay, let me find the right.
And he's given himself 2 years to compete in the dunk contest. That's your prize, Zion.
Remember,
that's your prize.
Remember, he said he wants to be like Jordan. Remember that.
Yeah, here's the point. Jordan became a champion. Jordan became more of a team player than what who is, and what Zion is, and what Ben is, and what James Harden is, and what Kyrie Irving is.
Why is Ben in this conversation anyway? Okay? Ben wants to disappear, so we're going to make him disappear.
I'm making a point. I'm making a point.
I know you're making a point, but then
And I will add Joel Embiid to this conversation also.
Oh, I hate that because I like Joel.
I like Joel too.
But you have a point.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not. I was gonna say the same breath. You have a point. You have a point.
Zion Williamson is finished. And if Victor Wembanyama doesn't get his ass in the gym, he's gonna be finished before he even gets started.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up?
All right, I'm up. So is Cole Johnson and the rest of the crew. This is Snowman in the Morning, weekdays at 8 a.m. Eastern on your favorite video and audio networks.
I can't